They say what happens at work stays at work, but on the island of Jamaica, when the work wife thought she could upgrade her role to real wife, all hell broke loose, and trust me, this scandal ended with police sirens, church prayers, and a lesson every woman needs to hear today. Hey Queen, this is where island stories meet real-life lessons. From scandal to strength, betrayal to breakthrough, every story here is raw, powerful, and packed with truth for today's world. If you love drama with purpose, you're in the right place. True stories, healing wisdom, bold island energy. Subscribe, tap the bell, and join the family. Because here, we don't just tell stories, we rise through them on the sunny northern coast of Jamaica, where the water sparkled like diamonds and love stories were supposed to end with happily ever after. Marcia thought she was living her dream. Marcia and Andre were the picture-perfect island couple. High school sweethearts from Spanish Town, they moved to Ocho Rios with big dreams and bigger hearts. They built a home, started a family, and most importantly, they trusted each other. Or so she thought. Andre, the hotel manager everyone loved, tall, charming, quick with a smile that could melt even the coldest heart. Tourists adored him. Locals respected him. And Marcia? She prayed for him daily, believing that love, loyalty, and a little faith could weather any storm. But while Marcia was home planning family dinners and bedtime stories, another woman was planning something else entirely. They say every downfall starts with a small temptation, and Tanya knew exactly how to make her seem innocent. The bustling hotel lobby, tourists checking in, laughter in the air, the golden Caribbean sun pouring through glass doors. The camera focuses on Tanya, dressed just a little too tight and bright, standing behind the front desk. Her eyes follow Andre as he jokes with guests. Tanya wasn't like the other workers. She didn't just clock in and clock out. She lingered. She laughed a little too loudly at his jokes. She found reasons to accidentally brush his arm. She knew what she was doing, and she was patient. Tanya forgetting to bring Andre papers, forcing face-to-face moments. Tanya brings him special lunches wrapped up nicely, oxtail, festival, and sorrel, homemade with love. At first, it seemed harmless. Andre thought he was just being friendly. But a seed was planted, and every little smile, every little touch watered it, slowly. It was a rainy afternoon, thunder rumbling in the distance. The hotel is half empty, and the lobby feels almost too quiet. Tanya saunters over, umbrella in hand, and stops right in front of Andre. Tanya, sweet but daring voice rains falling heavy, boss man. You don't want me to walk home alone in this, do you? She tilts her head, smiling, but her eyes are calculating. Andre hesitates, just for a second, then grabs his keys. That was the first mistake. The first ride home. The first secret. Tanya slides into the passenger seat, rain blurring the windows, as Andre pulls off into the night, unaware that the life he built was already starting to crack apart. They say a woman's intuition is never wrong. Marcia didn't have proof yet. But she had a feeling, a heavy, aching feeling that something sacred was slipping away. Marcia at home, a tidy kitchen, dinner sizzling on the stove, table set for 4. She glances at the clock, it's past 8 p.m. Again. Flashbacks, Andre used to rush home, throwing his arms around the kids. Now? Texts saying running late were becoming normal. First, it was the late nights. Then, the cancelled family beach trips. Then, the coldness. The way Andre stopped looking her in the eyes when he spoke. Marcia is folding laundry. She finds a lipstick stain, faint but there, on the inside collar of his work shirt. She stares at it, heart racing, tears threatening to fall. But Marcia wasn't built for foolishness. Born and raised in a praying Jamaican home, she knew when to kneel, and she knew when to fight. Marcia lit a candle at her bedside, falling to her knees in silent prayer, Bible open in front of her. Lord, show me the truth. Reveal what's hidden. And if he no longer belongs to me, give me the strength to let him go. Andre is laughing on his phone late at night. Andre is stepping into the bathroom to take a private call. Andre's smile faded every time Marcia tried to reach for him. God heard her prayer. But the truth? It wouldn't come quietly. Marcia's face hardens with quiet strength as she closes her Bible, a storm brewing not just outside her window, but inside her spirit. The thing about secrets? They don't stay buried forever. Especially not on an island where everybody knows everybody. Marcia is in bed, scrolling through Facebook on her phone, the only light in the dark room coming from the screen. Her thumb moves lazily until she freezes. Her breath catches. One picture. That's all it took. Andre and Tanya, wrapped up in each other at a beach party. Laughing. Matching outfits, blue and white. Looking like a whole married couple. Tanya's voice, echoing, "My favorite person, can't wait to start forever with you." Marcia's hands start to tremble. Her face crumples, not just from betrayal, but from the sheer disrespect of it all. He didn't just betray her. He embarrassed her. Publicly. Proudly. Notifications blowing up, her cousins tagging her in the post, friends sliding into her DMs saying, "Girl, you see this?" Marcia sits up straight in bed, fire burning in her eyes now. She's no longer heartbroken. She's ready for war, Marcia flinging open her wardrobe, throwing on her sharpest church dress, crisp white, gold earrings, head held high. The woman of God was about to set it off righteously. When a good woman is pushed to her breaking point, she doesn't just cry. She conquers. Marcia marched out of her house into the night, Bible tucked under one arm, the other clutching her car keys, determination written all over her face. The showdown was coming. And this time, it was public. She didn't come to make a scene. But when a woman's been lied to, embarrassed, and disrespected, sometimes a scene is exactly what's needed. Camera follows Marcia, stepping out in her crisp white dress, heels clicking like thunder across the lobby tiles. Bible under one arm. Dignity in every step. The receptionist looks up nervously. A bellboy whispers to another. Even the air conditioner seems to hum with tension. She didn't shout. She didn't curse. She walked in like a queen. But her presence alone set the place on fire. Tanya was behind the desk, fixing her hair, laughing at something on her phone. She looks up and freezes. Marcia stops in front of her. Their eyes lock. The entire room feels like it just dropped 10 degrees. Marcia, calm, but slicing through the air, "Tell me, Miss Tanya, you enjoy wearing what doesn't belong to you?" Tanya opens her mouth, but no sound comes out. Andre walks in from the back, sees Marcia, and stops mid-step. Panic sets in. "Andre, Marcia? Babe, what are you doing here?" Marcia, not even looking at him. "Don't babe me. Save your sweet talk for the one you posted on Facebook while your children waited for you to come home." A guest at the counter quietly pulls out their phone. A worker slips behind a pillar. Everyone is watching. The island was small, but her pain was loud. And tonight? Her silence was over. Marcia reaches into her purse, pulls out the printed Facebook photo, and slaps it on the counter in front of Tanya. "Marcia, this is what you're proud of? A man with a whole wife and kids? Let me warn you now, my dear, what starts with lies, ends in tears. You can have him, but understand, what do you steal? God doesn't bless." Tanya scoffs, but her hands tremble. Andre tries to speak, but Marcia turns to him, eyes blazing, voice firm but shaking with power. "Marcia, you see me, Andre? I was covering your favor. Your peace. You broke our covenant, not just with me, but with God." Andre drops his head. Silence hangs in the room. Everyone feels it, the shift. The shame. Marcia picks up her bag, chin high. Marcia, softly, to herself, let the devil have what he thinks he won. I know who fights for me. She walks out with slow, powerful steps. The hotel doors swing open as if pushed by angels themselves. She didn't come to fight. She came to free herself. And in that moment, Marcia didn't lose her husband. He lost his wife. When a woman walks away from betrayal, she doesn't just lose a man. She finds herself. And Marcia? She rose like the island sun, bold, beautiful, and reborn. Marcia is sitting at her favorite beach spot. No makeup. Hair blowing in the breeze. A quiet smile on her face. Her Bible is beside her, worn but treasured. Flashbacks play like whispers, her crying on the bathroom floor. Her praying at night with her kids. Her journaling dreams she once buried. It wasn't easy. She mourned the marriage. She questioned her worth. But then, she remembered who she was, and more importantly, who she was. Marcia is opening a new business, a small boutique café by the beach. Her kids are helping her set up. Locals gathering, supporting her, hugging her. She turned her pain into purpose. And the same community that once watched her fall, now watched her rise. Andre walks by the café months later. Alone. He slows down, but Marcia doesn't even look up. She's too busy living. Tanya? Nowhere in sight. As for Andre? He lost the woman who prayed for him, fought for him, and loved him purely. That kind of loss? It echoes. Marcia at a women's conference, standing on stage, sharing her story. Dozens of women were wiping tears, nodding, and applauding. Marcia, ladies, if he breaks the vow, don't break your value. You are not what he did. You are what God still has planned. Applause. Camera pans out slowly as her children run to hug her. The sun shines brightly behind them. From work wife versus real wife to woman of God rising. Marcia's story is every woman's reminder, your worth was never tied to a man. It's rooted in your maker. And when you choose healing over revenge, you don't just survive. You win. Speech balloon like, comment, subscribe, folded hands, medium skin tone. Share this story with a woman who needs to remember her power. If this story stirred something in your heart, don't keep it to yourself. Have you ever had to walk away from betrayal and choose yourself? Drop a Rise Queen crown in the comments if you've ever had to heal from heartbreak and glow up anyway. Backhand index pointing down, medium skin tone. Let's talk in the comments. Your story might just help another woman find her strength. Movie camera. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss another bold, real-life island story that heals, empowers, and inspires. Share this video with someone who needs a reminder. God doesn't waste pain. He turns it into a purpose.